I have no one. So can you make my English speaking partner?
I can definitely be your language partner. We can chat about your day, your interests, or anything else you'd like to discuss in English.
Any language, whatever you want to learn. So any language will come to you when you try to listen to this that language that you want to learn a lot. Okay, any language will come to you when you try to speak that language a lot. So here I just want to say 2 points. If you really want to speak in English, so first you need to follow 2 steps. That is very important, and this is initial level approach. First you need to listen English content a lot. Listen to English content every day, minimum 1 hour. Okay, then you have to speak in particular language, particular content that you have listened earlier a lot. First you need to follow 2 steps. First you need to listen, then you have to speak. Listen, you have to speak. So here you are doing two things, like first you are consuming language a lot by listening, then you have to give your output by speaking. I know input is more easy than output, because here you are just hearing a language, you are just listening a language, but output is very difficult, because here you have to give your output, you have to give your all the thing. And whenever you give your output, so your mind and your body trying to think in English, that is very important. That is very important. Yes, think in English, it's very important. And yes, it is very difficult for those who are not indulged with this language. Okay, think about how did a child learn their native language, his or her native language. Because at the age of 3 or 4, and the child was so small and he could not go any college or school, still he learned his or her native language. So how did it possible? Because at the age of 3 or 4, the child was following 2 step, like listening, observing. Then first you listened that particular language a lot by her parents, by her sister, brother, neighbor, everyone else. Okay, then the child started to copy them with the help of broken language. And yes, in this way he learned his language without going any college or institute. Yes, this is the same process that you have to follow for learning English speaking skill. First you need to create your environment totally in English. And for this I know there are so many people, they will say, ma'am, actually I am from other medium students, so that's why it's very difficult to create a environment of English. Don't worry, actually we are living in a era where everything is possible. Okay, we have a lots of information. We can use our Android phone, we can use different kind of content while watching movie. You just need to watch a movie and put a subtitle in English, and that's enough. And you are watching a movie, you are understanding everything. Here you will read subtitle in English, and yes, you are doing two things, like you are understanding and you are reading and you are thinking at the same time. Okay, and yes, first you need to watch one content and put a subtitle in English, then you have to speak out loud whatever words, whatever sentence comes in your mind. Don't worry making a mistakes, because everything whatever you want to learn initially time, it's very natural to make a mistakes. Okay, and if you are making a mistake, so don't worry, don't hesitate, because it's a different language, it's a secondary language, it's not our native language. Okay, so don't worry about making a mistakes. Do mistakes, 100 mistakes, thousands mistakes, but please do mistakes, because without making mistakes you can't learn this language. That means you are doing something new thing, you are achieving new skill. And initially time, it's okay to make a mistake, so please do mistakes. And don't worry others advice, believe me, don't worry others advice, because if you think, what if I will make pronunciation mistakes, what if I will forget some words in English, what if I will speak incorrect sentence, so what will people say about my English? Don't worry about all the things, because you know people will always judge you whatever you do. So don't worry about what will people say about your English. You need to just follow your thing. And here I'm going to give you two first. Here I'm going to give you one application that will help you to do conversation in English, and this is a free and cost application. So without any further any ado, let's get into the topic. Let's get into the application. So yes, the app which I'm going to share within this video name is Google Gemini. Actually, I have made so many videos on this particular application, and this is free and cost application, so don't worry about any fraud nets. It's a genuine application, and Google made this application, so that's why it's a genuine application. Google Gemini. Here I'm going to open this application in front of you. Okay, so this is the logo of this application. Here I'm going to open this application in front of you. You can see my name here because I have already downloaded this application, so that's why you can see here my name. How to use this application? So yes, you can see the logo. Yes, this is the symbol of live. First you need to touch this symbol live. When I touch live symbol, so yes, it is opening. Hey Gemini, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and what about you?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. What are you up to today?
Okay, actually Gemini, I want to do some conversation with you in English, so are you ready?
I'm ready. What would you like to talk about? We could discuss your favorite hobbies, or maybe what you're hoping to learn in English. It's totally up to you.
Okay, so we could discuss about how to learn English speaking skill, because there are so many beginners, they want to know how to learn English speaking skill. So can you suggest, please give your answer very short.
Okay, here's one super simple tip. Try thinking in English. Like, when you're waiting in line or eating lunch, think about what you're doing, but describe it in English in your head. It's a great way to practice.
Okay, think in English. It's a great way to practice. Yeah. Now, can you suggest second point?
Okay, here's another tip. Try shadowing. That means listening to English and repeating it out loud at the same time, even if it feels silly. It helps your pronunciation and gets you used to the rhythm of the language.
Okay. So, can you help me how to do shadowing technique? First, you need to, speak one sentence. Then I will follow you. Okay.
Great idea. Let's start with I'm so excited to be practicing English with you today. Your turn.
I'm so excited to be practice English with you today.
You nailed it. How about this is such a fun way to improve my speaking skills. Ready
Yeah,
to give it a try?
that's a great way of following shadowing technique.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. We can keep practicing with more sentences, or we could try something different. What do you think?
No, let's move on. Third tip. What is the third tip to learn English speaking skill?
Okay, here's another tip. Find a language partner. There are websites and apps where you can connect with native English speakers who want to learn your language, and you can help each other out.
Okay, so this is a third tip, like find your English speaking partner. Actually, I have no one. So can you make my English speaking partner?
I can definitely be your language partner. We can chat about your day, your interests, or anything else you'd like to discuss in English. How does
Um,
that sound?
oh, it's a great way to learn English speaking skill. And thank you so much for be my English speaking partner.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to help. What would you like to talk about today? We could start with your favorite hobbies or what you're hoping to learn in English.
Actually, this is the third tip of learning English speaking skill. Let's move on fourth tip. So what is the fourth tip of learning English speaking skill?
Okay, here's another tip. Immerse yourself in English. Watch English movies and TV shows, listen to English music and podcasts, and try to read English books or articles. The more you surround yourself with the language, the faster you'll learn.
Okay, this is the great way. Actually, every time I want to watch a movie, so yes, generally I put my subtitle in English, and yes, sometime I watch some English movie. I mean to say, I change my language Hindi to English. So in this way, I generally watch movie, and I surrounded myself with English. Thank you so much for this tip. Let's move on fifth tip. So what
That's
is
a
the
great
fifth
way to
tip?
immerse yourself. Do you have any favorite English movies or TV shows that you like to watch?
Yeah, I have so many English movie and watch, but here I just want to move on fifth tip. So what is the fifth tip of learning English speaking skill?
Okay, here's another tip. Practice regularly. Even if it's just for a few minutes each day, consistent practice will help you improve your fluency and confidence over time.
Okay, practice every day. So can you divide my time? Actually, I have to listen in English, I have to read in English and write in English, speak in English. So can you divide my time? How much time I have to give for aspects?
Of course, you could try spending 15 minutes reading something in English, like a news article or a chapter of a book. Then, listen to an English podcast or some music for another 15 minutes. Maybe spend 10 minutes writing a few sentences in English about your day. Finally, try to find someone to chat with in English for 10 minutes, or even just talk to yourself in English. How does that sound?
That's a great way to immerse ourselves totally in English. Now let's move on. Sixth point. So do you what do you think about sixth point? What maybe the sixth point?
Okay, here's another tip. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Wow.
Everyone makes mistakes. Alright, here's another tip. Celebrate your progress. Learning a language takes time and effort, so be sure to acknowledge how far you've come. Maybe treat yourself to something fun when you reach a milestone, like being able to have a full conversation in English.
That's a great way immerse ourselves totally in English. And yes, overcome of fear of speaking English. It's very important to overcome of this judgment thing.
You're absolutely right. Overcoming the fear of judgment is key. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and the more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and speak English, even if you're not perfect. You'll get there.
I think last point is that confidence. Okay, if you have confidence, so you can do whatever you want to do. I just want to say one thing: without confidence, you can't achieve your goal. You can't learn any new skill. So yes, confidence is very important. What do you think about this thing?
You're absolutely right. Confidence is key. It's totally normal to feel nervous when speaking a new language, but try to relax and have fun with it. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and the easier it will get.
Okay, so thank you so much, Gemini, for this wonderful tips. And okay, I will see you. I will meet you tomorrow. So bye bye.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you found the tips helpful. I look forward to chatting with you again tomorrow. Goodbye for now.
Okay, in this way you can cut this thing, and here you will find your whole conversation in English. You can read it, you can find your mistakes, and yes, in this way you can learn this language without giving a single penny, without going anywhere. And yes, you will learn whatever you want to learn with this application. So this is the best application, and that's all I wanted to share with you in this video, and I hope you like my video. If you did so please give it a like to share with your friends and family, and let me know in the comment box how did you like my video, because I love to read your comments. So friends, I will meet you, I will see you in the next video. Till then, jai Siya Ram.